Hello friends, and welcome to Life in Envelopes. I am Jennifer Bleecher. This channel is all about planning and budgeting. So if those are topics that you are also interested in, then please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you along on this journey. In today's video, I'm going to be doing my second week check-in for the month of October. I'm using the Budget by Paycheck workbook by the Budget Mom, as well as these category stickers from Cara Jo Plans. I do have a link to her Etsy shop in the description box below. And I know I'm going to get questions. These are press-on nails, you guys. These are not real nails. I just got them from Target, but aren't they incredible? I was so impressed. Okay, let's jump into it. Okay, I always like to start here with the expense tracker. I don't go over details about this with you because we're going to do that when we get to the monthly spread, but I just like to show you that I do in fact use it, and I do the color coding system, and I do put a key at the bottom, just so you know. That's all the work I do ahead of time. Okay, so let's take a look at where we spent our money this week. Okay, starting with bills. We had one bill come out this week. It was MetroNet for $97. MetroNet is our internet service. I'm sorry about Mark, you guys. You know I can't do anything about him. Okay, gave him a bone. Hopefully that will keep him occupied for a little bit. Okay, moving on to debt. So we had a debt payment to loan number 2 for $142. We recently changed the way we pay this loan. We're paying them once a week instead of once a month, and so far it's working out well for us. Okay, food. We had $180 for food this week. Guys, it is becoming increasingly difficult for me to stick to this budget. I think I'm gonna have to up my food budget. It's just, you know, if I wanna eat, and I do, I wanna eat healthy food, I'm gonna have to pay for it. So anyways, I think just be aware. I think an increase is coming there as soon as I make more money. Okay, gas is going to get $20. If we could just make as much money as we needed, wouldn't that be great? That would defeat the whole purpose of this channel, I guess. Okay, miscellaneous, $45. Oh, I laugh. You know I laugh so I don't cry. Okay, spending is $45. It was really nice having our normal budget this week. Last week was a low budget week and a lot of our categories got 0, so that was kind of tough. This week was a normal week and that was really nice. We were also able to put $25 towards our savings challenges last week, and that was super fun. And then we also were able to put $45 towards sinking funds. Okay, let's take a look. Let's update the budget worksheet starting with our monthly budget. So I do a monthly budget for most of my fixed expenses, which is covered by my husband's paycheck because he is paid once a month and he has a fixed income. All the variable expenses we take care of week to week with my income, which is variable, and we also pay a few bills with my income as well. So MetroNet came out this week and it was exactly $97. So we're right on track with bills. So far we haven't had any great changes in what we budgeted versus what we actually paid. Okay, let's move on to week 2 and let's close out week 2. Okay, starting with my income, I try to pay myself $507 a week. This is a combination of Etsy and YouTube and Patreon, and all that money goes into our business account, and then from there I try to pay myself $507 a week. It doesn't always happen. Like last week I was only able to pay myself $342, but my goal is to pay myself $507. So for example, if I was to up my food budget, I would have to pay myself more. Okay, buy me a coffee. We were generously gifted $35, which I distributed throughout the budget last week. We paid some bills with it. And then we also added some extra money to sinking funds, which were things we weren't able to cover week 1. So we went ahead and did that with buy me a coffee money for week 2. So altogether that was $542. For loan number 2, it was exactly $142. We put $10 towards garbage, $20 towards Alliant Energy, and $10 towards WW. These were cash envelopes, and I do a cash envelope stuffing video the day after my budget, so if you want to see week 3's cash envelope stuffing, you can see that tomorrow. So all together, that was $182. So 542 minus 182 is 360. You may have noticed I'm a little bit behind schedule. I usually release my budget videos on Thursdays, but it was a great week for our Etsy shop and we were very busy. I'm so blessed and so thankful. Thank you, thank you. You guys are awesome. I am so grateful that I was too busy to film videos this week. Okay, so food, we budgeted 200. But we didn't spend all of this on food because some of it went towards our savings challenges. So we actually only spent $180 on food and $20 went to our savings challenge. So I'm gonna write that amount in just a minute here. Well, actually here, I'll make a note so I don't forget. So 20 plus, because we also pulled some more for miscellaneous. Gas, we spent $20 on gas. Now miscellaneous, we put 50 in our envelope, but then when we did our savings challenge, we ended up taking 5 of that and adding it towards our savings challenge. So altogether, we spent $25 on our savings challenge. And over here, this was 45. Spending was exactly 45. That was 20 for me, 20 for David, and 5 for Logan. So let's see how much that would be all together. It's a little bit different than what we budgeted. We budgeted $315. $290. So 360 minus 290. That's $70. Okay, so we have $70 left to work with. Let's bring that up here to our sinking funds. So we ended up putting $20 towards car maintenance, 10 towards car registration, 10 towards Christmas, and 5 towards vet. So altogether that was $45. So 70 minus 45 is 25. Okay, we're currently not working on extra debt. That is something I'm hoping to get back to in 2023. We'll just have to see how the business is doing. But right now we're focusing on building up a $1,000 cushion for our bank account. And if you want to see how much we have towards our $1,000 cushion, make sure you come back tomorrow when we do the cash envelope stuffing and you can see how much we're able to save so far for that goal. Okay, so we have $25. All of that went towards our savings challenge. So that was a total of $25, bringing our budget down, our leftover amount to 0. I like to zero out my budget at the end of every week, which means that my money has a place to go. I've told my money where to go. I am in complete control of my money. That's the goal when I get to 0. By the way, guys, if you're wondering about these stickers that you see in my book, they're from my Etsy shop, Life in Envelopes. And I have a link to it in the description box below, as well as a coupon code for all of my YouTube viewers. Okay, so for week number 3, that's for us, that's going to be the time period of October 13th through October 19th. Okay, starting with income. So we're going to have my income, my variable income. Like I said, we had a great week in Etsy, so we were able to pay ourselves exactly what I'd like to pay myself, which is $507. We also had a couple of Buy Me a Coffees. Buy Me a Coffee is like a tipping app, and I never ever expect income from Buy Me a Coffee, but I'm always so grateful when we do receive it. So I want to give a shout out to Amy and one anonymous tipper. For all together, they tipped us $40. And today I'm going to talk about exactly where we're going to put that money in our budget. Okay, so altogether that would be $547. Okay, so let's take a look at the bills that we pay with my income. So it's load number 2, garbage, Alliant. Alliant is our gas for our house, and WW. Okay, I also like to indicate whether they are debts or bills. So debts are things that are eventually going to be paid off. Loan number 2 is a debt because eventually we will get that paid off. Garbage is a bill because we will have to pay for that our whole lives. We'll always have to pay for that service. Same thing with the gas for our house. And WW is a bill for as long as I want to use that service. Okay, so loan number 2 is $142. Garbage will get $5. Alliant will get, is it 5? No, Alliant gets 10. And WW gets 5. So altogether that would be, so let's see what that would be altogether. So we have 142. So 162. So 547 minus 162. That's $3.85. Okay, so I'm going to bring down the $3.85 down here to our cash envelopes, or these are the envelopes that I carry around with me in my wallet. So that's food, gas, miscellaneous, and spending. Okay, so for food this week, unfortunately, we're still not in a position where I can increase this, but I would like to increase this budget. It's $200 is what we're going to budget for that. See, what's been happening lately, our miscellaneous is supposed to be for things that are not food, but we've needed to spend it on food lately, so I'd rather up my food budget and still have a miscellaneous budget. But in the meantime, we'll just keep doing what we need to do to survive. Okay, 20 for gas, 50 for miscellaneous, and 45 for spending. So let's see how much that is all together. That's $315. So $385 minus $315, that'd be $70 left over, right? Yep. So let's bring that $70 up here to our sinking funds. These are another type of cash envelope, but these I don't carry around with me. These are expenses that come up throughout the year, like larger expenses that we save for month to month. So when they do come up, it doesn't hurt us as much. So we're going to do car maintenance, car registration, Christmas, and vet. Okay, car maintenance will get $10. Car registration will get $5. Christmas will get $10, and vet will get $5. So altogether, that is $30, leaving us that $40 that we had from Buy Me a Coffee. We still have that because we're going to be using it down here in our savings. So extra debt. Still, we are not doing anything with extra debt. Okay, so let's come down here to our extra savings. So we have $40, and we're going to go ahead and put that towards our savings challenge. So I'm going to budget $40 for now, but we know that this number is going to be larger when we do the cash envelope stuffing tomorrow, because we are going to take some money out of food and some money out of miscellaneous to add towards our goal. So even though it's $40 right now, we know that it is going to be more this week than $40. So that's super exciting. I always get excited when I'm able to save money. Okay, so that is a total of $40 for that category, bringing our budget down to $0. Okay, friends, so that is it for the budget. I hope that you will come back tomorrow and join us for the cash envelope stuffing, and I will see you all again next time. Bye, everyone.